Well, the experience so far is very informative. Learning about natural refrigerants and the way how they perform, and also how natural refrigerants are the way of the future for the refrigeration industry, and helping me to gain a better understanding of the way forward, so we can help our technicians in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis to better themselves in the new way of natural refrigerant. Well, I think the training is very, very important, especially in today's with what's going on with climate change. I think natural refrigerants and the way how they interact with the climate, where it has zero ozone depleting potential. It's very informative, and it gives us a better outlook on which we as a RAC sector can help out in this fight against climate change. I will say the future is looking bright for the RAC industry. As we can see, because of climate change, the air conditioning is now become a necessity versus a luxury. So they are coming into our industry where there is lots of roles to play in it right now.
So first of all, using natural refrigerant is important to not have impact on environment. So we have seen during the training session the impact of the refrigerant to the ozone layer and to the global warming potential, so the greenhouse effect. So to have natural refrigerant now is important. That's the first thing. And the second thing, by using this natural refrigerant, which are different than the classic ones, the old ones, they are having different risk, not toxicity, but flammability. And with that, they have to handle, to be safe, to be sure that they manipulate safely. That's the difference. So this time it was really focused more on safety. So as now we are having new gases, natural gases, hydrocarbon gases that are flammable. So the main focus was safety. So how to handle safely without any risk to have fire or explosion. Once you are using natural refrigerant, hydrocarbons especially, you have to pay attention first to you, but also to the occupants that are in your working area. So if you are in a supermarket or if you are in a house or in a warehouse, so you have to pay attention to the people that surrounding you. So with the participants, it was quite new for them to discover the new matter, the tools especially. And what was interesting, it was there was a big interaction between them and me. And I told them to share the experience, not just providing me from my side skills or new information, but also having their feedback from the field side. And so then we can adjust, we can answer, they can ask lots of questions, and then we can also practice, try to put in practice what we have seen during the theory. I would say the technicians here are quite skilled and used to use the best practices. So today what will change a little bit more, they will have to pay a little bit more attention to their safety personally and to the occupants, because they are using flammable gases. So we just reviewed a little bit the safety, the best practices. So now it's a good mean for them to review all the best practices and to put them in place when they are practicing on the real conditions. So I'm very happy, very honored to be here, and a very good surprise to have all the tools that have been brought by Leslie Smith. So we could manipulate and use all the tools that we are now providing for hydrocarbon gases. So lock-ring tools, brazing tools, so ATEX tools. So that's very happy. So they are equipped with and they are ready. So now it will be a matter of time to repeat the good best practices.
As a technician attending this training for the second time, because I was here last year, I think it was a very beneficial training. I mean, I am so glad that I attended this year. As of last year, we learned a different aspect of handling the R290 gas, opposed to this year where we secure ourselves as more around the safety parameters as to how to go about handling the new HC gases, right? It's a very potent gas, right? It's a little bit flammable, right? But once we are prepared, right, and with the training that we've gotten, it's more or less has prepared us to handle that out in the field. As we talk about beneficial, I mean, we go from ozone depleting gases to zero ozone depleting potential gases. So it's more or less going to be beneficial for the ozone. It takes apart the greenhouse effect, right? And it's more or less ozone friendly. So here in Grenada, we have taken the first step, right, to go ahead qualifying technicians, right, in the field of how to handle the gases and more or less just to make everything safe. So it's environmentally safe, it's user friendly, right, for technicians who are qualified. Right, it is user friendly. It's a very energy efficient gas. So, like I said, it drops the energy consumption down by about 40%. Right, and already we have trained about 80% of the technicians in Grenada to handle such gases. Installation is pretty straightforward, right? Consumers, well, they would be satisfied with the long run. So consider it like placing a solar system on your house, right? It pulls around the same amount of electricity. Right. The air conditioning system right now is more or less not a want right now. It's actually a need based on climate conditions right now. So these HC gases will be able to help customers afford to put an air conditioning unit in their house, as well as afford the power consumption that comes along with it. And at the end, we're doing the earth a plus. Right?